Hey, it's your boy Jay Hardcore Boxing News. Back at you with what's happening in the world of boxing today. Man, we had a lot of boxing this weekend, and if you are hardcore like I am, you was in heaven. When it comes to boxing, and if I'm not actually at the event, man, it's a whole, ritual I got going on. First of all, I make sure that I got my food set for that weekend. I might smoke something on the smoker, might be some brisket, might be some ribs, something like that. Make sure I have me a little drink, potato salad, and the string beans. I mean, the whole nine, you know what I'm saying? Some Stella Artois beer, I enjoy it. I make it a big event when it comes to fight week, man. So this weekend was great, man. We had so many fights this weekend. We even had UFC. I mean, everything was jumping this weekend. And I truly enjoyed every bit of it. And I hope you all enjoyed it just as well as I enjoyed it. Man, I mean, I don't even know where to start at, man. But shoot, I could start with Shushu. I mean, Bruce Carrington, my man, he came in there and did his business, man. He made the night short, took his man out of there quickly. And I'm looking forward to this young man to really do his thing in the boxing world, man. I can't wait to see when he goes to the next level and see how he pans out on that level as well. Keyshawn Davis. Oh, my goodness. Now, I interviewed him this week at the press conference, and he told me he was going to stop his man in the third round, and he was going to handle his business. Now, he didn't do it in the third round, but he did end up stopping the guy. Anthony Yiggett was a tough opponent. So I take my hat off to Keyshawn, man. His shots were very sharp. And, man, when he threw that to the body, oh, my goodness, sat that man down. It was perfectly placed. And, he really showed some good work. I like his punch placement. I like how sharp he was. I like how poised he was, and all those are good attributes of a future champion. So at the end, he said it was kind of a call out for Frank Martin, but I asked him about it earlier that week, and I asked him, do you want Frank Martin? And he was like, he started talking this across the street stuff. And I said, hey, man, we ain't into that cross the street stuff no more, man. Let's not let that be a reason that we don't get fights anymore. And he was like, well, I'm going to leave it up to the promoter, yada, yada, yada. But then that night, he did a semi call out to Frank. So a lot of people say he ain't really ready. But if he going to bark, you got to see if he can bite. I think he's 8-0 now, 8-0 or just turned 9-0, one another. And I think Frank is 16-0. But if he keep asking for that smoke, hey, man, they going to have to get it on, man. What would be nice is if you get Spencer Crawford and the undercard, Keyshawn and Frank Martin. Come on, man. That would be great. It'd be for all the bragging rights. It'd be a lot of brag. Because I'm going to tell you, I like that kid, Frank Martin, man. And he on that grown man term at this point. I think Frank, 28, 29, I think they consider that prime time in boxing, you know what I mean? And I like how he moves. He moves smoothly. He's fundamentally sound. And then he got Derrick James as a coach, man. He got the trifecta working for him. And he's right there in there with Earl Spence. And I'm pretty much sure Earl and him get some sparring going on too, you know what I mean? So I know that keeps him sharp. So, yeah, that was a good fight, Keyshawn, and I like to see him and Frank definitely get it on, you know what I mean? So for you all to say, hey, he is too soon for Keyshawn, well, he should keep his mouth closed then, you know what I mean? So, I mean, if you call him out, you got to step up to it. That's just how I feel about it, man, Oh, okay, moving on. Jared Anderson, big baby. Man, every time he's impressing me. I think he's kind of small for these super heavyweights, you know what I'm saying? But they did say he gave Tyson Fury work. I mean, that was the word in the boxing community, that he really gave Tyson Fury some good sparring, you know what I mean? I even heard something about a knockdown, but who knows, But he looked good. He put his hands on Aries, and the guy's corner stopped it. They didn't want to see him continue on taking a lot of punishment. Now I consider Jared Anderson a small heavyweight, considering you got these 6'5", 6'6", 6'7" giants out here these days. And if I'm not mistaken, Anderson's about 6'1", 6'2" at the most. You know what I mean? But he every time he comes out, man, he shows the goods. I'm gonna tell you what I would like, man, and I think it would sell like crazy. The battle of who's the real big baby. You got Jared Anderson, and you got what's the other guy? Big baby name? Is his name Miller? I can't remember right now. But the two big babies, man. Who's the real big baby, or who graduates to be the grown man? You know what I mean? I like to see that, because Jared, what's his name? Jarrell Miller. He about 300 pounds. You know what I mean? And he just had a good fight where he stopped this guy and everything. And I think if anything, that fight would sell. You know what I'm saying? I like to see the two big babies get it on, man. And maybe somebody that actually makes decisions will hear what I just said and say, yeah, maybe we will do that. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of upset with Miller when he got popped for PEDs when he was just about to get the biggest payday ever against Anthony Joshua. He could have messed around and became unified champ, because you see what happened with the next person that became the person to step up after Miller got put out of it. So he could. I thought he would probably want to beat Joshua. So I said he made the biggest, stupidest mistake you could ever make. You're about to get paid mega dollars, and you get busted for PEDs. But then you turned around and did it again. And he still is boxing now. This man done got 2, 3, 4, 5 chances. That's boxing for you, man. Last bout, man, Shakur. Man, Shakur, man, he was looking sharp in his debut against, man, the funniest thing I heard, man, is they called Yoshino I can't even say, a hibachi chef. They said Shakur was fighting a hibachi chef. You can see him in there turning that egg rail up on the top. But man, Yoshino was tough. He hits hard. And he actually caught Shakur with a few punches, you know what I mean? So, hey, my guy, Banky. Hey, Banky, let me hit you right back in a few seconds. I'm doing a video real quick. I'll be finished in about 5 minutes. All right. Yeah, so, man, that was a good fight. Shakur, man, he was really putting hands down on my man. He was really doing his thing, man. And his debut, he definitely let everybody know, yo, I'm here. And then he put his man down with a jab. I mean, Shakur, man, oh man, oh man. I'm going to tell you, I don't think nobody else can beat him. It's going to go to the end. I think it's going to be between him and Tank. And y'all know I'm going with Tank, you know what I'm saying? Because I just feel, though, the dog that Tank got in him, the speed, the quickness, and I know I'm going to get a lot of y'all up in my comments trying to give me some verbal sparring, but I don't give a damn. I don't. I like who I like. You like who you like. But, man, it was a great weekend of boxing. And, man, speaking about somebody tall, 6'6", Sebastian Fundora Man, Fedor, man, he messed around, man. Instead of keep working behind that stick, man, he messed around and got caught by Brian Mendoza, man, and got stopped. But you know what? I knew it was coming anyway. And if he had got in there with Jermell Charlo, man, I just know that it just wouldn't have been worked out good for him whatsoever. But you know what? I like how he took it like a man. He said, you know what? Hey, it happened. You know what I mean? That ain't going to stop me on my quest to become world champion. I'm going to keep on working hard. And I think he will. I think he's going to be a more smarter fighter now. And he's going to learn how to fight tall. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're that tall, man, you can't give up anything, man. You're going to have to make that man work to get in. You know what I mean? You got to keep that stick in his face all the time. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason why somebody should be able to get up in close in on you like that, boy. But listen here, this is your boy Jay Hardcore Boxing News, and I'm just bringing you some stuff on the wind down of what happened this weekend. And I hope everything is great for you all. I hope you have a beautiful week. And we got Joe Joyce against Zilly Zang Bang this weekend. So we'll definitely be talking about that as well. This is your boy Jay Hardcore Boxing News. I'm out.